Hi everyone, and welcome to a new series on the coding Prodigy, which will teach you how to program a website from scratch using HTML, hypertext markup language, and CSS, cascading style sheets. First of all, let's understand what HTML and CSS actually are. When you create a blank HTML file and then open it with your browser, you will get a blank white screen. The elements you put in the HTML file is what the content is, as in what the headings are, what paragraphs there are, and so on. This just declares the text on the page. Then there is the things that you put in the CSS file, and these make up the style of the content. So this would be things like how big the text is, how thick the text is, what color the text is, and if it is italic or bold, or neither. These two elements make a simple website. However, you cannot interact with that website because that requires logic, meaning that if you click on a button, it should know what to do when you click it. This is a new category, as it doesn't fit in content or style. For this, we use another programming language called JavaScript. This will include things like what happens when you click on a button, and also things that change over time and therefore update what you see on the screen. So, in this video, I will just set up the machine as you guys will, and then I will show you how you can create an environment where it is easy for you to start writing code. First of all, I would like to mention that you should use a modern browser like Chrome, Brave, Edge, Firefox, Opera, or Safari, so that you can follow along easily with my tutorials. I will be using Brave or Edge in my tutorials, and so either of those will be best. I am in my Windows machine here, and the first thing we will want to do is to go to Google and search up Visual Studio Code install. And the first result that comes up, code.visualstudio.com, is the one you want to click. Here, you will see that you can download the editor for your OS, regardless if it is Windows, Mac, or Linux. And here I'm using Windows 11, so I will do the Windows installer. And you can see there that it's downloading. After it's downloaded, you want to click on that installer and click through everything like I am doing. And here you can see the setup has come up. And the first thing you want to do is you want to accept the agreement and choose keep the same path if you're fine with it. Otherwise, you can change it if you would like. And now it will ask you if you want to do all of these options. I would say do these two as well. It will be easier for you to use VS Code. And click install. Now you can see that it's installing. And it's a very easy process. It does it really quickly and it's very easy to do. And there we go, it's done. And you want to select Launch Visual Studio Code and click the Finish button. And here you see, this is the VS Code editor. And this is fully set up for you. You do not need to do much. You can customize it, but you do not need to do much for now. And I'm just going to make it a bit bigger so that you guys can see. And so what you're going to want to do is open File Explorer. Click this PC and then double click on desktop. And here you see and you're going to want to click New, and on the right side it should say Text Document. Click that and put in my first website .html. Now this doesn't make it a HTML file, and so for that is that you will have to right click. If you're on Windows 11, then you'll have to click show more options, otherwise you will not need to do that. And then you see open with code. Click that and you see this, and you want to say yes, I trust the authors. And as you can see, it's .html.txt as I showed before. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rename and remove that .text. And here you see that the icon changed, meaning that it's a HTML file now. And so click it. And what I want you to do is press exclamation mark so that it can do a boilerplate code. And so yeah, so put exclamation mark and click the first option, and then you see this is a basic HTML web page, and I will explain this later to you. And so what you are going to do is you're going to put the angle bracket P, closing angle bracket, and that should put the closing as well. If not, just copy my screen. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get started and say hello world. We're going to press Ctrl and S. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in the File Explorer, and you see this, the edge icon, and you're going to double click. If this comes up, then you're going to choose edge and then press OK, and there you go. Here you see hello world in the top left. So that was the setup for the upcoming tutorials. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to like it if you did, and subscribe to the Coding Prodigy for more tutorials like this. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.